Good morning, you guys. Today we're going to be using our foam roller. I want you to go ahead first and start with your feet hip distance apart. You're going to squeeze the roller from here. Now, depending on how your back is feeling today, as you rotate, you can either make it as big or as little as you'd like. Now, exhale and push in that direction that you're going towards and resist it with that arm on that side. Exhale and switch. Now keep your abdominal muscles pulled in nice and tight and wrap your elbow around your back. So 5, now 4, and 3, exhale for 2, 1 more, and 1. Now reach from here and open. Inhale up, exhale. Now create as much space as you can in that posterior chain by lengthening the back part of your body, contracting the front part, so squeezing your quadriceps as you lengthen, open up your spine, squeezing your glutes, keeping it out of your back. 2 more. Watch your neck extend, but not shrugging. Now drop it down and reach it out. Now you can modify this, make it smaller. 2, 3, and 4. One more time, you guys. And 5. Now all I want you to do is alternate, tucking the knee in, exhale. Now squeeze the roller, that works for you. Exhale. Now as you drive that knee through, try to lift it up as high as your waist and use your abdominal muscles. Exhale, pull. 5 more. 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1 more, both sides. And relax it, you guys. Roll your shoulders back, forward. Now we're going to take this along the side. Just a little open up for the hip flexor here. You'll come forward and back. Now you can increase this range of motion by really reaching up and out of that heel and hinging forward, or you can keep it small. So it's completely up to you. Inhale, exhale. Just 5 more. 1, and 2, and 3, last 2, 4, and 5. Just switching that up. So I can start here. Little external rotation of that knee as I swing back. If I decide I'm going to do a full kick, I'm going to lead with my heel and try to square off my hips. Inhale. Exhale. You can always hold on to the wall if that's helpful. Just 5 more, you guys. 4, 3, 2, 1 more time, and 1. So I'm going to take that roller directly in front of me and reach and lengthen my spine. So keep the heart higher than your hips. Contract your quadriceps. If it works, bend your knees and tuck your pelvis. Give a little bit of a round for your low back. Lengthen and open. Bend your knees, tuck and round. Lengthen and open. Walk it back up. Very nice, you guys. So what we're going to do is 2 little rolling exercises. So the first thing I want you to do is you're going to take that long ways, and then you're going to have a seat on top of the roller. So the first thing we're going to do is you're going to take your knees over, just stacked right on top of each other, and you're going to rotate them to that left side. Now you can rotate back and forth from here. You can sit back and roll on the medial part of your buns. You can also cross and take that left ankle on top of that right knee, and you can exaggerate and create a little circle here. So just open up that glute. This is a great exercise to do, a great rolling exercise to do at the end of the day, the middle of the day, depending on how you're feeling. Rewind it and circle the other way. The big thing with rolling is we don't want to roll out anything inflamed. So if something is painful already, I would not continue to roll. And then your form is everything. So always watch your back and your form as you do this. Now we're just going to switch to the other side. So I'm just going to take those knees over. Now maybe just rolling back here, I can notice and feel where that feels tight. You can also cross that right over the left and add a circle. Inhale, exhale. Exaggerate that range of motion and then rewind it. Very good, you guys. Go ahead from here. Now you're going to take a moment and you're going to lie down. The roller is right behind you. So I want to make sure that I can lean back, take your hair out of the equation, and then you're just going to roll back to where your head is relaxed, right on top of it. Now, all I want you to do from here is look all the way over to your left side. Now, open up your arms, take a nice deep breath in from here, and then exhale. And keeping contact, roll the neck the other side. So nice inhale and exhale. Now you can go back and forth. If one side of your neck feels tighter, feel free to stick around one side. Inhale, exhale. A few more times. Now feel free to stay here. We're just going to do a few rolls here, you guys, for the back. So I like this one because it feels like a massage. So I'm going to come up just here below the shoulder blades. Take the hands here behind the head, gather the hair if it's in the way, and then just gently rotate. Now from the top of the shoulders to the bottom, and I'm just going to exaggerate this nice massage for my back. I can rotate to the right and rotate to the left. I can stay in one space. I can stick with one side rolling. Remember, the abdominal muscles are in, your chin is off of your chest. You're keeping your core very, very tight here. We don't just let everything sink down. So we're being mindful of where the body is in space. Just a few more times back and forth. Now you can also open up the chest and the neck from here. If this works, you'll lengthen, and then you can open up here and increase that space. You can let your head go, or you can keep your head supported. So nice inhale, increase that range of motion in the spine. Exhale it up, keep your chin off your chest. Two more times, open and close. One more time, open and close. I'm just going to switch feet on top. And one. Open. And two. One more time, you guys. And three. Very nice. So what we're going to do here is, if you feel so inclined to lie on the roller, you can also take your mat or a blanket right on top of it, and we're going to use our weights, okay? So I have my weights close by. That way, once I get in the position, I don't have to worry about trying to get up, okay? So very important here, if you're using the roller, that both your glutes and your head are completely on the roller. So what I want you guys to do is connect your low back down. So you should not be able to take one finger and press that underneath, okay? So keeping and maintaining that contact with the roller. I want you to take a deep breath in and hold your hands out to the side, and you're going to float your shins so that they're parallel. Now, the goal is to keep my belly button and the low back down. I can alternate tapping, exhale as I tap. I can also exhale and tap both if my low back doesn't come off. So exhale, inhale, two. Exhale, maintain that contact, keep your belly button in. 4, exhale, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. One more, and 10. Great job. I'm going to grab the 3-pound weights here, you guys. All right, so 3s or 5s, water bottles if that works. Shoulders back, so you're squeezing your shoulder blades around the roller. You're going to open up your arms here. Now let's circle back. 1 and 2, low back pressing. 3, exhale, circle. 4 and 5, head, neck, and shoulders relax. 6 and 7, center of your body nice and engaged. 8, from here, don't let your wrists sink. Keep them strong and straight. Now rewind it. 1, exhale for 2 and 3, exaggerate for 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more times, 8 and 9 and 10. Give it a rest. Drop your weights down. You're going to hold your right arm out to the side. Left hand is going to come behind your head. Now, finding my center of balance as I hover my right leg up, I'm going to lengthen that leg and rotate my shoulder, excuse me, towards the knee. So open, 1, exhale, 2. Now, if it doesn't work to keep lifting your head, you could always travel the leg in and out, or you could just open up through that shoulder. So 4 more. 4, 3, got that peach underneath your chin. 2, now pulse it. 1, 2, and 3. Exhale for 4 and 5. Support your head. 6 and 7. Use your abs to pull. 9 and 10. Let it go and relax. Imprint that spine. Allow the shoulders to open up. Now you're going to switch. Remember, if at any point you don't want to lie down, you can do this from the floor if you don't want to lie on the roll. Take that right hand behind your head, supporting the head, neck, and shoulders. Travel that left from here, shin up. You're going to rotate from here, the shoulder to the knee. Exhale, 1, 2. Keep your chin off of your chest. 3. Exhale as you pull it in, you guys. 4 and 5. Exhale for 6. Now 7, make sure your head's completely supported. 8, with that hand around your neck. 9, now pulse it, you guys. 1 and 2, so 3 and 4, use your abs. 5 and 6, exhale. 7 and 8, 2 more. 9 and 10, give it a rest again. Let that go. Now what I want you to do is relax your shoulders and look all the way to your right side. Nice inhale. Nice exhale. And rotate all the way to that left side. So for me, just doing this, I can tell the left side here of my neck is tighter. I just can't rotate it this far. So you can go back and forth. You can stick to one side longer. Just a few more times back and forth. All right, so now we're going to go with here the 1 heavier weight if you have an option. If you are accustomed to lifting heavy weights, 2 heavy weights, or 2 medium weights. So we're going to go here with the tricep. I can do tricep kickbacks. I can do bridges. It's endless, you guys. So from here, if I have 1 heavy weight, I'll just take my thumb right along that number. I'm going to go right to the forehead and then exhale, lift. Now notice the wrists. We don't want to bend them, so we're going to keep them strong and straight. So low back pressing, exhale up, inhale down, exhale 2 and 3. If you want to engage and squeeze the glutes, you can lift up even into a bridge here if you want to. 5, 6 and 7. Exhale 8. Now 9. Engage your abs. 10 minis. So I'm going to come to the forehead and halfway. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. To make it harder, push the weights together. 6, 3, and relax it. Great job, you guys. Now for the pullover. Very important, need to make sure that my low back is not going to lift at all as I take that weight over my head. As I start to draw the weight over and that lever is longer, What happens if I lift up my back, I'm going to compromise from here, and I can really create a lot of tension in that low back. So I want you to tuck your pelvis, pull the belly button in, soften at your elbows. You're going to inhale. If you can, tap the fingers and then exhale. So your pointer fingers will just tap, tiny bend. So inhale, exhale, lift. Now watch your neck, keep your elbows parallel to each other. Exhale on the way up. To make it harder, squeeze that weight. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale and exhale. Now focus on the muscles down the side of your spine here, guys. 4 more times. 3. Inhale, exhale. 2. 1 more. Now that pullover, if we can, is going to come all the way over the head and halfway up. Now pin your belly button and keep your low back down. Your arms will only come as far as you can maintain contact with that roller. Give me 5 more. Exhale up. 3, 2, and 1. Bring that back up, you guys. Awesome job. I'm going to take that weight right back down to my side. Now you can always hold it out to that side for balance if that helps you. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to travel and lengthen my right foot. My left hand is going to support the head. I like to take my hand out into an L and then wrap the thumb around the base of the neck so the head is completely supported. Now from here, I'm going to keep my leg as straight as I can as I lift. Inhale, exhale through the shoulder. Now you're going to open up your hamstring as you do this. Now I understand the hamstrings can be tight. So if you need to bend and then lengthen with it, you go for it. Inhale, exhale. You can keep your leg up and rotate on that upper body if it works best. 3. Now 2. Through that shoulder, abdominal muscles in now, pulse it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. And relax it, you guys. Awesome job. Look to your left. Look to your right. Now I can already feel a difference going to my left side. It already feels a little more open. Sometimes just giving from here the shoulders a break and allowing them to drop away allows that neck to free up. Now we're going to switch to the other side. So I'm going to take that right hand completely supporting, low back pressing down. Left hand down, travel the left leg. Rotate through the shoulder, 1. Now shoot arrows if you can out of your toes, 3. And exhale as you lift, 4. Keep that nice juicy peach under your chin, 5, 6. Exhale, 7, 8. 2 more now, 9. Now pulse it, use your abs, 1, 2, 3, if you need to bend, that's fine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let that go again. Look over your right. Really exaggerate this range of motion and look to your left. Now we're going to do the little hug here. So what I want you to do is with your lighter weights, tuck your elbows in and then hug it out and reach all the way up. So you're going to create a nice big circle here. So low back pressing, open, hug it out. 1, inhale, exhale, 2, exhale, 3, inhale, 4, open, 5, inhale, exhale, 6. Now really open and squeeze here, you guys. 7, keep those arms nice and strong. 8, engage those abs. Exhale, 9. Push your belly button in. 1 more. Now I'm going to come all the way up and halfway down. 1, 2, and 3, 4, open, squeeze, 5. Now 6, 7. You have your biceps and your shoulders here activating. 8, 2 more. 9, 1 more. And 10. Now I'm going to open all the way as far as I can. If If I just want to stick with this stretch, fine. If I want to open up from here, I'm going to come halfway up and then resist. Ready? 1 and 2. Open up your chest. And 3. Exhale as you lift for 4. Squeeze the shoulder blades around the roller. Allow those weights to be heavy here in the hands. 4 more. So 4. Now 3. And 2. 1 more. And 1. I'm going to relax those weights now. I'm going to keep the weights relatively close to me now as I do a nice big snowing dome. I'm going to reach those arms up. If I can keep contact with the mat, I will. And then I'm going to open. So inhale, reach. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Roll the shoulders down and relax them. Look to your left and look to your right. So now what we're going to try from here, you guys, is alternating one arm down and the other arm down. You can do this with the 0 weights or add your weights here as long as your shoulders are okay. Take your low back and press it down. So I'm going to take a nice deep breath in, draw my shoulders right back in the socket. I'm not reaching for the ceiling. My low back is pinned down. Walk your feet about hip distance here. Exhale, inhale, exhale. So 1. Exhale, inhale, exhale. So 2. Open, squeeze, low back presses. 3 more. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. So last one. Very good. Now, if you decide that you want to try to add a leg, you can place your opposite arm down to the floor and you can open and close. Now you can bend and tap your leg and lift. If you can open and extend, exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale 2. Now 3 and 4. You can always do a pullover if you prefer. 5. Low back pressing. 6. Exhale for 7. Keep that core nice and tight. 8. Exhale 9. One more time. And 10. Now I'm just going to switch arms. So the opposite arm will come out. Opposite leg up. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Low back is pressing. 2. Create as much space and strengthen your body as you can. 4. Open. And 5. Exhale down. 6. Now 7. Everything's pulled in nice and tight, you guys. 8. 2 more. 9. You got 1 more time now. And 10. Fantastic job. Tell you what, I want you to push the weights away from you on one side because you're going to take this roller and scoot it out and just allow from here your back to come right down onto your mat. Now, if you feel like you want to take your legs and relax them, you're going to allow from here the knees to just rest right on top of that roller. Reach your arms out and then up and over the head if this is comfortable. Now really create that nice long space here, reaching through your fingertips and just relaxing your low back all the way to the floor. All right, so what I want you guys to do is you're going to take your feet on top of the roller. Now this here is going to be an exercise in pushing that roller straight down, using from here the abdominal muscles as well. So what I want you to do is pull the roller relatively close. You're going to press your heels down from here and you're going to exhale. Now, all you're going to do here is keep that peach underneath your chin. You're going to force the air out by pursing the lips like you're fogging up a glass. And you're going to make sure your low back stays imprinted while you press your feet down. You can do the same thing from the floor. Big breath in, exhale. 1, 2, 3. You might find it easier to press your heels right into the ground. That's a nice option too. 5, exhale. 6, now pull the belly button in. 7, keep your chin off your chest. Purse the lips and fog up the glass, you guys. Really engage. 3 more. 2. Now stay right in the middle and pulse. 1, 2, your head's heavy. 3, keep everything engaged. 4, low back pressing. Think about your shoulder blades just popping off of the mat. 5 more. 5, 4, press your heels down. 3, 2, and 1. Great job, you guys. Open it up. Look all the way over your right side. Travel your shins from here. Hug it out. Pull those knees in if that works. Otherwise, on top of the shins, look to the other side. We're going to take from here the hips up on top of the roller, okay? Now you can also, if you are not comfortable with this, take your hands underneath your low back if you prefer. So from here, I can decide where this is going to hit me. If I have tight glutes, I like to come right to the top of the glute. So think about where your low back meets your glutes, okay? So from here, you've got your glute medius, which is right along the top of that maximus. So what I want you to do is cross into a number 4 with your right ankle over your left knee. Now I'm just going to gently rotate one side to the other. Now, if I have a tight back and I want to roll out my back, I can do the same thing, manipulating where this roller is hitting. I like to roll the glutes. That's where I hold a lot of tension. So it really depends on the body. Now, what we're going to do from here is just circle 3 times. So I'm going to drop from here my left foot as I circle up to the right, but come straight back down. Exhale for 2. Now I'm keeping that number 4 stretch and I'm going to rewind it the other way. You can just hold the number 4 stretch. If you feel like the roller is coming away from you, always take a moment and adjust it. Keep that form really strong. Now I'm just going to go ahead from here and switch ankles. So now my left ankle is going to be on top of the right. Maybe my knee is in here. I can gently push that away. So the goal is to try to keep from here that knee as far away from me as I can. Now, as I keep that contact, I'm going to open and create that rainbow. So inhale and exhale. Remember, back or buns. Now circle just to that left side. Exhale. 1. If you feel like you need to adjust the roller, always take a moment. You don't want that back to be compromised. Now rewind it straight down, circle it around. 1 and 2, 1 more, and 3. Now take a moment and hug it out. I find this a little bit easier having your hips up higher, you guys. So if that feels comfortable for you and you can hug it in from here, go for it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lengthen those legs out. I'm going to hold on to my roller and feel that nice stretch in the hamstrings. I'm going to open and create as much space as I can here. Now, if opening up my legs laterally does not work, I can try a scissor instead. So either way, take a moment, exhale, open, and close. So all we're going to do here is just focus on increasing that range of motion and the strength as we lift. So open, then contract the quads and draw the heels. Open, contract, and lift. And you can keep alternating this way, or you can keep opening and squeezing. So all we're going to do now, you guys, is create a circle. So I'm going to flex my feet and contract my quadriceps. If I need to bend my knees, absolutely fine. I'm going to exhale down to the point where I can make sure that low back feels supported and sweep all the way around. Now modifying any way you need to. Exhale down, sweep it around. Exhale, inhale. Increase that range of motion in your hip flexors externally from here. Opening, now rewind it. Exhale, open and close. Engage that core, pull that belly button in. 3 more times. Trace and lift. 2 more. 1 more time, you guys. Fantastic. I'm going to bend those knees in again. and hug it out. I can hug from here. Take that nice deep breath in, you guys. Wonderful job. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead from here. We're gonna work a little bit of the hamstrings. All right, so if you prefer to stay here and focus more on your number 4 stretching, rolling out your glutes, go for it. So this time, I'm gonna take that roller right underneath here, my heels. I'm just gonna take a quick little drink here, guys. All right, so the feet are gonna come right on top, and it can be fairly close. So you don't want it to be way out here to start because you're not gonna be able to move very far, and it can really compromise that low back. So let's practice first that neutral spine. So I'm gonna pull that belly button in, and that low back right here is connected. And I want you to get comfortable with that feeling as we just lift the hips up and take that low back right back to the floor, connecting it. So take from here, the triceps, and engage them and press to the palms, press to the heels, exhale, lift, nice long spine, and then imprint that low back right away. So exhale, keep everything pulled in tight, and then relax. Now I'm going to maintain that nice strong core, you guys, as we do the extension. You can stick right here with the bridge. If you feel comfortable, we're gonna lift and extend. So big breath in, lift, extend, in, imprint, inhale, exhale, inhale, imprint, exhale, lift, lengthen, in. From here, you should feel this in the hamstrings. Even if you come just a few inches away from you, adjust the roller and see how it feels to be closer. Exhale, inhale. It allows you to maybe come a little further out. Exhale, but you want to control it. You don't want to lose that roller. So if I come here all the way away, chances are I'm not going to be able to pull back. If you can, I would love you to do that, but chances are it's really hard to do. So lift, extend, in, imprint 2 more times. Exhale, lift, push. 1 more time, inhale, exhale, push, pull, and rest. So I'm going to take a moment and just lengthen that left leg. Now, maybe you feel your hamstring firing here. Nice deep breath in. If it feels too much, now there's a fine line because we don't use the hamstrings often, you guys. If you feel like you can do minis, you can go ahead and push and pull, or you can stick with the bridge or work your hamstrings just a little differently and they're not as intense. So from here, I'm going to isolate that core, pull the belly button and lift into that bridge. Now I'm going to push and pull 10 times. 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6, 5, feel it burning, 4, pull, 3, 2, 1, and rest it. Nice job. Low back pressing. I can relax that right knee over the top, lengthen my left leg if this works, point and flex. You can bend your knee, adjust that, roll the ankle, rewind it. Other side, point and flex. Now this one can really creep up on you quickly, just like with the yoga ball, bend the knee in. So you really, maybe you want to do 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, take a break, absolutely fine. We're gonna go with a butt lift, you guys. So fighting gravity and working right where the butt meets the leg. So if I take my right foot down, I'm gonna take a moment here and lift up my hip, and I want you to feel this activation where your butt and your hamstrings meet, okay? So the goal here is to try to lift that as high as we can. So I have to fight gravity. I can do the same thing from the floor and do that lift, or from a steady surface like a couch or a step. So I'm going to go ahead from here, press my heel directly down, take my hand right where the butt meets the leg, and lift. I want you to make sure you can activate that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead from here, you guys. Take your triceps down, and we're going to pulse it 10 times. Let's touch the ceiling. 1, 2. If it feels better to come to that number 4 stretch, go for it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now squeeze and lift. 7. Abdominal muscles tight. 8. Don't let your low back be compromised. 9. One more. And 10. Give that a quick little rest. We're going to switch right away to the other side. So as I lengthen this leg, I'm stretching it out. Other butt leg. Ready? 1, 2. Squeeze and lift. 3. Exhale. 4. Now 5. Squeeze and lift, you guys. 6. Exhale. You got this. 7. Pull the belly button tight. 8. 2 more times. 9. 1 more. 10. Relax that again and switch. Now we have mini pulses on that first side. If it feels comfortable lengthening, or if I want to come to a number 4, I can always incorporate my stretches. Pulse it at the top. 1, 2, 3. Now squeeze, make sure it's right where the butt meets the leg. 5, 4, abs in. 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Right away, switch. Nice deep breath here, you guys. Feel that nice openness and that strength in the glute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and relax it again. Great work. Take a moment, pop up your hips, drive those knees in. Take a nice inhale, lengthen the legs, shoot the arrows out, contract the quadriceps. Now you can also pat out the back of your legs. All right, see how that feels? You can punch it. I have this great massage one and I absolutely love it. It really, really helps to break up that fascia. Pull it in, stretch it out. Now you can go back to your number 4 stretch. If this is something that you want to do, feel free to hang out here, you guys. We're going to come back into it now. So now we're going to drop from here and take those feet back out. So what we're going to do this time, you guys, is we're going to lift into that bridge, adding a stabilized lift of the legs. So I'm going to come from here, lift, lengthen, lengthen, and relax. Now I can do the same thing from the floor. I want to keep my hips from here lifted, my abdominal muscles in. If it helps to walk your knees closer so you always feel stable. So you're going to lift, right, stabilize, left, resist, low back pressing. Now switch, left, left, right, imprint your spine. 2 more times through, left, right, left, resist. Tuck that roller in 1 more time now. Left, left, and right, and rest it again. Take a moment, allow your knees to come over the top of that roller and reach those arms up. Now point and flex your toes, open that up, roll the ankles, rewind it the other way. Wonderful job. We're going to just do a quick little roll out, you guys. I'm going to show you how you can roll out your hamstrings, okay? So from here, you can always roll over onto your side, push yourself up. Now, with my calves and with my hamstrings, what I can do from here is I take the roller all the way over to one side so that I can bend the opposite leg. And then I can lift it up and roll, just like so. I can rotate my toe out, toe up, toe in. You can adjust that really by rotating back and forth. Now, sometimes people have that strength in the upper body where they can do this at the same time and just use from here the hands to roll back and forth. Now, if that's not the case, I would come to the other side, right underneath that hamstring, and roll back and forth. Inhale, exhale. So stretching and strengthening, increasing that range of motion in the muscle, and building that strength at the same time. All right, so we're going to flip it over now, you guys. So I have my weights off to the side here, so I have enough room to roll. So we're gonna first just do a quick little roll out for the quadriceps. Probably not the most comfortable for people. So if you feel like it's too intense, then not to worry. You can stand up and do the quadricep stretch from here where you're lifting up. You can also do this here and lift and pull that quad back if that works for you too. All right, so what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna come right over the top. I'm in a plank position on my forearms, my abdominal muscles are in. I can remove some of that pressure by lifting myself up in a plank. Now I can keep my legs straight and roll back and forth. I can bend my knees. Now, if this is very, very tight and again, uncomfortable and feels like I'm hurting myself, I would do those other quad stretches, but if you feel like you can handle it, contract your quadriceps one way and release them the other. Try it straight, try it bent. I promise you, if you do this consistently, it is not gonna hurt. It's gonna feel really good. So we're just gonna do that a few more times. Abdominal muscles in, my form is very important here. I can't let my low back sink at all. Now I'm gonna travel my heels in and my knees out. So the target now is the inner thigh. So if I roll back and forth here and this feels good, try lengthening your legs. That can bring the intensity up to a 10 for some people. So if this does not work, again, the more frequently I do it, I can bend my knees in for one, lengthen my legs, don't let that low back sink. And if you can keep your legs straight, you're really going to be targeting the inner thigh here. So we have one more thing we're going to roll, and that here is we're going to come pigeon-toed. So my toes are going to rotate in. I can travel my feet out and roll from here. Will not be as intense if I lengthen and try to roll out the outer edge here of that quadricep. All right, now I can really target the IT band here, you guys, by coming right along my side in a plank. So as I come down the side here, again, this is not for the faint of heart. So if you really have a tight IT band, I would cross one foot over, lift up like I'm in a side plank, and very gingerly go back and forth. If you can really apply that pressure and open and roll, that's up to you. So nice deep breath in, watch here, elbow underneath the shoulder, lengthening from here. Up to you, you could stick with your glutes here. Remember that first move that we did? I can roll out them buns. All I'm gonna do here is a quick little to the other side before we do a little bit of abs. So I'm gonna come over to that other side now. Lengthen. I can truck that leg in front and back, hold myself up, just barely apply pressure, or really roll up and down as far as I feel comfortable. Nice big breath in. Now I notice my left leg today feels tighter. Just start to really tune into your body, and you're gonna kind of know and get that feeling, well, maybe this side's a little tighter today than the other, and that's completely common. Just like with our neck, we have different from here issues where we hold tension in the body. Now from here, you guys, as we come over, we're gonna try, again, if I have a hard time holding a plank, I'm not gonna try to add something to this. I would work on holding my plank first. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna tuck this in underneath the ankles and then prop ourselves up from here. Now I can hold myself on my palms, or I can hold myself on my elbows. So from this position here, you guys, holding underneath here, my shoulders and palms in one line. I'm gonna lengthen and I can exhale and extend. Now, this is too much, then I would drop to my knees, elbows underneath the shoulders, lengthen, pull. Now you wanna be careful. You don't wanna roll out your shins. We don't, probably the one part of our body that we really don't have a lot of extra meat on is rolling the shins out. So it's probably not going to be the most comfortable. I would focus more on having it over my foot. Now, if you have tiny feet, then your movement's going to be smaller. So from here, I'm going to lengthen and really extend that away, and then pull in just so the toes come right over the top, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. 3, 4, 5. If this doesn't work, practice from here, just lifting. 3 and 2 and 1. Drop it down and rest it. So if I'm building my strength, holding a plank from here, even having my feet to the ground, I can practice this crouching tiger. I can also come from here and I can continue to work. So better to find that space that works well, where you're not compromising or hurting anything. So now it's going to be a 2-2 count. So I'm exhaling as I pull the knees in, really using the abdominal muscles. So you're either on your palms or on your elbows. Nice deep breath in, adjust that roller as you need to. Right here 5 times. So lengthen. 1, 2. 2, 2. Exhale. 3, pull the belly button in. 4, one more time now. And rest it. Push your hips back. Remember, hover and hold it. Relax back, you guys. Nice deep breath now. On the palms, I'm going to try just for the count of 5, holding that crouching tiger. I don't have to have my feet up here. They can be on the floor. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Drop to the elbows. Lift from here. Abdominal muscles, quadriceps. Don't round your back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Nice deep breath in. Sink your hips back and just gently rotate side to side, guys. Now we're going to take this roller in front of us. Now, using this to work my triceps, I can do a tricep kickback. I can work a stretch from here and then work on my tricep kickback with one of my weights if doing this move doesn't work. All right, so from here, creating that nice space and that curve in that spine. What I want you guys to do is be very mindful that your glutes here are going to stay nice and tight, because we don't want from here to compromise that low back. So I'm going to come right at the elbows and just relax the head through. So you're going to take a nice deep breath in from here. Squeeze your glutes. Inhale, exhale, lift and pull. Inhale, exhale, lift. Now squeeze your glutes. Keep those elbows close. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you feel like your low back is too compacted here, do the tricep here, you guys. You can either do an upward facing dog to open up your back. You can also roll over the top of that roller, or do your tricep kickbacks. So 2 more times. Inhale, exhale. 1 more time now. Squeeze your glutes and relax it. Take a moment and just gently look to your left side. Inhale. Exhale, look to your right side. Relax your neck. Now you can stay just like this, and you can just prop it up from here. Take a deep breath in. Think of that turtle lifting itself out of the shell, relaxing the shoulders down. Now for minis, I can either do mini tricep kickbacks or minis using my roller. So I'm going to pop this up a little bit higher now onto that bicep and pull and resist. So keep your glutes nice and tight. 1, 2, squeeze back. 3 and 4. Now push hard. 5, squeeze from here. 6, engage those abs. 7, squeeze your buns. 8, last 2 guys. 9, 1 more. And relax it all the way away and gently look over to the right and look over to the left. I'm going to gently push up from here. Now, if I feel like I want to come to an upward facing dog, I can take my palms underneath my shoulders, take a nice deep breath in, keep the neck in neutral. Squeezing the glutes and gently push as high as feels comfortable. Take a nice deep breath in. If it's comfortable, look up towards the ceiling. Dropping the chin in towards the chest. Lengthen the spine. Puppy pose. You can also drop back into child's pose and really increase that range of motion. Your low back gently rotates side to side. Nice deep breath in, nice deep breath out. We're gonna push here, you guys, into a plank, into a downward facing dog. So I'm gonna take my palms or my elbows under my shoulders and lengthen and lift from here. Now I'll take a nice inhale, and as you exhale, I'm gonna push back to a down dog, and then I'm gonna hover back into that plank. So nice inhale, exhale, inhale, squeeze your glutes, exhale, inhale. You can do the same thing here from those elbows. Dolphin pose, plank, dolphin pose, and plank. One more time, dolphin and plank. Drop to the knees. We're going to practice threading the needle. You can use the roller or not, up to you. So I'm going to lengthen from here first and extend and take that left leg out. So I'm going to reach, right leg, and lift that right arm up to the sky. Now I'm going to travel. So if my weights are in the way, they'll come off to the side. And I'm going to travel this underneath and look all the way over to the left side. So nice deep breath in. You can eliminate using the roller. You can eliminate lengthening the leg. Take a deep breath in. Take a nice deep breath out. Walk it back in. Now I'm going to lengthen from here and then reach all the way towards the foot. You can use my roller again and really lengthen. So nice deep breath in on the shoulder, hips high if it's comfortable. Take a great big breath here. And then I'm going to release that seat, tuck that foot in and lengthen that leg. Now I can reach down and over that leg. I want to keep my hip from here connected. If I have a hard time reaching my foot, I will adjust this and really try to open up along my side. Deep breath in. Now, as I exhale, I can really exaggerate this stretch here, or I can tuck my hand in close and squeeze the glutes all the way up into that wild thing. Now, I'm really opening up through my hip flexor, toe and hip, everything in one line with the shoulder, and reach to that corner behind you. Squeeze your glutes. Nice deep breath in. Nice deep breath out. Relax and release. Now, as we come to that other side, we're going to thread that needle. So I'm going to pop up here and lengthen. Again, if I have a hard time lengthening my leg, not to worry. I can either take my palm onto the roller or to the floor and open up the chest. So same side as that leg, open. And then as you exhale, we're going to travel away from that leg and draw that arm all the way over as far as we can. So nice big breath in. Increase that space, the awareness of that lengthening of the arms and the legs if you can. Nice big breath, side of the head. Inhale, exhale it out. Now I'm going to take from here, right arm, I'm going to reach it right to those toes and lengthen it open. Now really increase that space here, relaxing onto the ear and the side of the head if it works. Keeping the hips high. Big breath in, you guys. Really stretch that out nicely. Come back in, and then I'm going to release that seat. Pull that back in, lengthen. Now, just as far as feels comfortable for me, I'm going to open up and really try to maintain contact with that right hip. Look up toward the ceiling. Increase that space all the way down my side, up towards my fingers, without losing the neck. Now, as I come to the other side, keeping that, that hip down, open. You can also pop from here, that hand in close, and squeeze the glutes up and push your hips forward. Take a nice deep breath in, you guys. Notice if your shoulder's shrugging. Relax, open, take a deep breath in now. Squeeze your glutes and really push forward. Nice deep breath. And let's relax it here, you guys. Let that go. Now, you can have a seat if you want on top of your roller. Now, you can sit like so, and this allows, for the most part, to be able to relax the knees open more. You can also sit up against the wall if that feels best. So I'm going to take a nice deep breath in from here. Just try to relax those knees open. Take a big breath in, roll my shoulders back and sit up as tall as I can. Now I'm going to lift those arms up nice and tall, knees open. Now, as I exhale and come forward, I'm going to push my hips back and reach my arms forward. Maybe I can take my hands to the floor. Deep breath in, increase that space in the spine, and then roll it back in. You can push back and forth. Maybe that's a good stretch for you. Find ways where you can create space in the fascia and open up. If you feel like you want to roll out your hamstrings, you want to roll out your calves, roll out your glutes, you're going to go ahead and lengthen your legs. Now, nice and tall from here, reach for the sky. Now we're just going to add a rotation. So I'm going to take from here, that right arm, tuck it and rotate through the shoulder. Take a nice deep breath in, flex the feet. Inhale, reach for the sky. And rotate and create that nice big space here in the spine again. Very good. Come back to the middle. Now lengthen and reach, and I'm going to hinge forward. So as I keep my spine nice and tall, I want to hinge forward and then just extend the arms in front of me. I don't have to touch my toes. I want to focus on lengthening those hamstrings out. Once you reach your furthest point, if you feel like you can maintain that contact here and lengthen spine, if you feel like you need to round your back and tuck your chin in towards your chest, that's an option. Go ahead from here and bend and just pull in that right knee. Now the same thing can be done from the floor. I don't have to be sitting on the roller. I'm going to go ahead from here and hug that knee in and tuck from here that right arm behind my back and really rotate as far as I can. Nice deep breath in. Nice big breath out. And one more time, I'm just going to hug it in on the other side, pull this in, trying to maintain keeping that leg nice and active. I'm going to rotate, pull in, rotate through the shoulders, and then tuck that arm behind the back. Now relax the shoulders, no tension or stress here. Fantastic, you guys. Remember, if you have anything that you have questions about, anything you want me to incorporate, just let me know. I'm happy to help. Go ahead from here and roll the shoulders back. So as we do this, I want you to exaggerate. What does this feel like when I'm walking through my life and my shoulders are stuck up here? I often find myself in the middle of the day and I'm walking around like this, and I go, oh wow, I could just drop my shoulders down. That feels amazing. So one more time. Now bring it forward. Shrug the shoulders. Exhale, let it go. We all have different places in our body where we hold tension, and using the roller is a great way to be able to break that up. It also is a good indicator of where we're holding tension, because if something is really tight, it is going to be noticeable. Cross from here and open up your shoulder, pull all the way in, roll the wrist, rewind it, and then other side, you guys bring it across. Nice big stretch in your shoulder. Roll that wrist. We're just going to do a quick little neck stretch here. What I want you to do is just rotate your head and gently look towards the left corner. Your left arm is going to come right behind your head. And all I want you to do here is take your chin in towards your armpit and take that right hand and pull it into your back. Now relax that right shoulder. Tuck that chin right in towards that left. Increase the space along the side of your neck. Inhale, lift it up. Now you're not yanking, look to the other corner. Ever so gently, I'm going to drive from here, that chin in towards the armpit. I can already feel a stretch down the side. Now I'm going to take from here, that left arm and pull right into the back and draw the chin right into the armpit. Now increase that space, take a nice deep breath in. Nice deep breath out. Now look all the way over to that left side and over to the right side. I feel like maybe I got an extra inch on that other side. Open. One more time. Open it up to the ceiling. And then from here, drop the chin into the chest. Open up your arms here, cactus. Pull the arms in, engage your abdominal muscles. And exhale, open, look up to the sky. Inhale. Engage your abs, exhale. One more time, you guys. Inhale. And exhale. Let's take 3 big breaths here. Inhale, positive. Exhale, let go of anything negative that doesn't serve you. Give me another big breath in. All the things you have to be thankful for. Pull into that heart center. Take one more big breath, you guys. Inhale, draw those arms up, relax your shoulders, and exhale, relax your hands right onto the heart, and gently bow your head. Namaste, you guys. Awesome job. Hope you have a great day today. Thank you guys so much.